situations and to end up all difficult periods. And this is a kind of ritual. So, and that's why I really want to encourage everyone who has sauna and everyone who wants to support people in difficult situations, trauma situations, just invite them to sauna.
You touched on something about simplicity. We don't have to make this too fancy or too complicated. Can you expand on that a little bit about what you mean about sauna as a healing space from a simple, non-complicated approach?
Yes, sauna, in fact, sauna itself was designed to help people, so to support, and it has everything what you need. It has warmth, it has a kind of safe space for you, and also it's very important just to warm up feet, because when people are in somehow emotional situation, not necessarily trauma, you can, I don't know what about language, about English language, but in Lithuanian we say that if you are in some big emotion that your feet are cut, you could feel it. Even in the emotion, in the language, it is just warm up the feet. Place them laying down, lift the feet up, or bring some warm water to the feet, or bring some plants also, just to smell.
Yeah. Plants are a big part of your Pirtis treatment.
Yes.
Explain a bit more on the plant's contribution to Pirtis for you.
I can't imagine how to be in Pirtis or in a bath without plants, because plants are just pure touch, and they give you a feeling of touch, of connection, but in such a very, very innocent way. They just they sacrifice themselves to be with you. And this is the purpose why they are. And sometimes people imagine that if they bring some plants to sauna, they have to beat somehow to use in a very intense way. Just very simply, take a bunch of twigs of plants, lift them up into steam and put to your body, and do a kind of nice compresses. And this is everything what you need to know. And I found a lot of really nice local plants. And we have not the season which is maybe the worst for plants, but you have a lot of nice evergreen plants, and your balsam fir is just amazing thing.
Yeah, you like the fir, the balsam?
Yes, I have one balsam tree at home in my garden.
Wow.
So, and when I really need something very fragrant, I cut very carefully a few twigs, and here you have a lot of them.
I know. I built a sauna 5 miles south of where we're standing, about 7 kilometers, and nestled around this sauna building are 3 or 4 very large balsam. And I would just take a couple of clippings and put them in water and sit them on the upper sauna bench to make my own tea to make steam. Was I ahead of myself, or did you do anything like that?
You can do it this way, of course. You can just make whisks. You can make a kind of big hand, big palm.
Right.
You can put them into hot water, or just you can collect them and just warm up in steam, and
Yes.
that's okay.
Yeah.
And what I like about balsam fir, it's that in all mythologies about firs and about balsam firs, it's a kind of tree of support.
Tree of support.
Yes,
Beautiful.
and the smell is recommended to people who need some stability, who need support in time of changes. And I think that it's everything about us.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. One last question about balsam fir. Can you explain for listeners to Sauna Talk your search for balsam fir today, just a couple hours ago?
Oh, yes.
So go ahead.
Yes, it was quite complicated, because first we had an idea to steal a few twigs next to our hotel. Then we understood that it's not a good idea. Then we went to the forest, but everywhere were just spruce. So you can use spruce too, but you need special preparations. You need boiling water. You need to soften them. You can also use pine and whatever. And then when I came to this place where we have this event, I saw that there are a few firs next to the parking.
And you did a great job, because the maintenance staff doesn't have to prune the trees. You helped do that for them to create the whisks.
Yes, and really, if you will go to forest, the best twigs for whisks are these ones who are very close to to the surface.
Okay,
Yeah,
to
they
the
need-
ground.
Yes,
the lower branches.
To the ground, and they are then very thin because you don't need wood. You need just thin branches. So and it's absolutely okay. So
Yeah.
it's win-win situation. So you just clean a little bit, and also if you will go to the forest, really, it's the best whisks are from young trees, from these ones which grows as weeds. So and I think that if you will have an idea to make some whisks, just consult your foresters, and they will be very happy that you will do the job for them. So-
Fantastic. I love it. So you're doing your own pruning on your own land, making your own whisks
Yes.
for the Pirtis treatment. So thank you for coming to America.
Thank you for allowing us to be with you, and I'm really happy that this idea is spreading here, and I really think that you will use it, and we are open to all opportunities and all ideas, and happy to share, and really I think that